Hey guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Kubernetes. Kubernetes is developed by Google and it is an open source platform that automates container operations. It eliminates many of the manual processes involved in deploying and scaling containerized applications. After going through this tutorial, I promise you that the concept and understanding of the Kubernetes will be absolutely clear to you.
But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in DevOps School certification level courses which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai, and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best, and start today.
So next API resources which I am going to teach you is replication controller. See here, it has a replication controller. Okay. Now it has a two words. Let's break it down. Replication and controller. So what is the replication? So guys, when you want a multiple pod, see, you've been creating one pod, but who creates one pod? I need 100,000, 10,000 of pod, right? So how do you replicate? How do we create a multiple pod? So yes, using the API resources kind, you cannot create a multiple pod. Okay. How do we create a multiple pod? Let me tell you, YAML is not a logical language like where you can write for is equal to 1 and less than 1000 or something like that. You cannot do that like that. So for that you have to use the replication controller. Replication controller is one of the resources you have a two feature. One is replication and another one is controller. So how can we do the replication? So here replication means one pod to multiple pod. That's called replication. Okay, and here controller means whatever you set, whatever this desired pod will always make sure that actual pod at any cost. You don't have to do anything here. Actual pod. Okay, so these are the two features. Replication controller. So for that, let's get into that. So here, So here, now I'm looking for the replication controller YAML file. Okay. So RC also you cannot create through the command line. You can see here. Look at RC. Got timeout. Then press. Okay, so RC QCTL get create -h. And you see here, you cannot create RC through command line. So for that we need a replication controller YAML file. Now YAML file is not very difficult. Let me show you here. This is the replication controller YAML file. Okay, understand that. Find is equal to replication controller. Here data hello RC. And replication controller has specification of replicas too. This specification has a template of pod template of set container, one container. So how many pod you want? 2. Each pod how many container? 1. So same thing you have it here. Okay. So now this is the replication controller. So this is the replication controller. We will be doing the same thing which we have been doing CRUD operation. Here, whatever we did here, same thing CRUD operation we will be doing. So let me do that. Before running the CRUD operation with RC, I have one question in my mind, and that is not getting answered. How do I know which are the fields which we have, and how do I know which are the field is optional? How do I know which are the field is required? How do I know? How do I learn? Because there are more than 54 resources are there, and each resources, how do I know which are the fields are there, which are the fields are not there, which are the values I should feed in? How do I know? So guys, there is one magical command is there, and can you help me out with that to find out the command? Any idea which command is there which can help you to find out the field information of resources? Any idea? Any idea? Yeah. So now let me explain. So you only help me here to learn. So kubectl explain. But what you want to explain? I want to explain namespace. See here. Namespace dot text. Like this. What do you want to explain? Pod. What you want to import dot text. Dot all this thing. So see here, this is the field, this is the type of the data which you have, and some of the data which is required, you will have a required field also. For example, for the text containers is required. So go up, see here, so many options are there. See, containers, required, like this. This is the type object, string, integer, here integer. So like that you will have to learn actually. Okay, see here. Like this. Okay, so same way, if you go explain RC dot text dot template, like this you will learn. Okay, so it's a gradual learning with all the API resources, and this is the real work which you have, guys. Let me tell you. One in the Docker, real work was to create an image, and in the Kubernetes you need to learn all the API resources. That's all. Apart from that, everything will be done by not by you, but Kubernetes. Okay, so like this you will learn. If you have a questions like, okay, which are the fields we have, what are the values I should feed in, all these things. So very simple command. Okay, so now explain is also done. Now let me copy this whole thing and do the CRUD. Now where I am first, let me find out. See, I should go into Rajesh Kumar, right? And here vi rc.yaml. Okay, RC file name can be anything, by the way. Okay. Now, first I'll get it in my namespace. So kubectl get rc -n is equal to Rajesh. Now I think I don't need to explain you because you might get handy by now. So there's no rc right now. So can I create this rc? So create -f rc.yaml and -n is equal to Rajesh. And here you see get rc. See how many desired how many you had asked for it? Remember, I had asked for 2. How many you have current? How many ready? Ready means ready to serve the request. 0. It takes few seconds and get it done. So you got a 2 pod. Can I see the pod? Get pod. Get pod. Here it is. Okay, I made a mistake here. Get pod. See here. What is this? Should be having 2 pod, right? So you have to do right. Okay. So guys, these are the T2 pod which I got it right now, and hello pod which is earlier I created. Okay, this is the older one. You look at the age actually. So this is the one. So guys, I have got the RC, created RC. Now what I want is, I want to replicate 1 to multiple. So I got the 2 actually anyway. Can I edit and make it 2 to let's say 5? I will not make more than 5 because the only one worker is there. So I will not make it. So can I do that? Edit RC, hello RC, RC, and hyphen n is equal to Rajesh. Okay. And now this is the one. Now you have to understand that all this fields. Replicas 2 to 4 I'll make it. And see here. See. Magic. Immediately 4 you got it. See. Now from 4, whatever you desire you get it. Whatever you desire, you can replicate. See, can I edit one more? Can I make it 1? Replicas 1 and see here magic. You don't do, and look at the scale. If you do the 1000, it will happen 1000 actually. See? 1 hour. So this is the way the replication controller has a replication feature. It can replicate to as many you wanted. If you have a more worker, you can have a more pods also. Now this is the editing actually I am doing. But is there any other way you can do that? I think you know that by now. I don't have to teach you all this. Here. 2, I'll make it 3. 3 I want. Okay, save it. Choose it here. All this method which I have already taught you. 3. Earlier it was 1. Okay, spelling mistake. Rajesh. See here. See? 3. You got it 3. So 1 we had earlier. 2 we got added 1. 7 seconds. Look at the age column. You will understand. Okay. Now you got 3. Now this is the manual way. Like you have to go to the file, modify this, that and all. Edit also you have to go edit and modify. Is there any CI way? Yeah, CI way is there. Can I scale up using the CI? CI means when I say command line. You can use with the CI system, continuous integration system. I don't know guys. Can you help me here? So command to scale 3 to let's say 10. So I don't know. Can you help me? Which command can be used to scale up? Any idea guys?
Auto scale.
Auto scale will do auto scaling depends on the CPU and RAM. Right now I'm not getting into that. Any other command?
Okay. Scale command.
Guys, yeah, see here. Set a new size for deployment. What is a deployment? I'll teach you next topic, okay? Replica set also. Now I'm teaching you replication controller. So yes, I can use a scale also. But right now, the problem here is I don't know the command, next command what to write. So hyphen H. And you got to know all these examples and all. So that way you do that, it will be faster for you. Okay. So here, this is the one. RS node, RC. What is the name of the RC? I think I have to copy. Hello RC. And scale. How many you want? 5, right? Let me make it 5. And hyphen n is equal to Rajesh. And done. Can I check this? Get pods. It's very easy guys. Trust me. It's damn simple. See here. 5 you got it. See here. Okay. So this is the way you can work with RC. What I did, I created, I get it, I edited it, I applied it. Everything I did it. Now you can delete also, but before that I want to show you on magic. The magic is controller. So here you have a controller also. Let me tell you the difference between the pod which is not controlled by RC and see, these all pods is controlled by RC. This pod is not controlled by RC. So first let me describe this pod. So QCTL describes pod and this pod hyphen n is equal to Rajesh and describe pod hello blah blah blah. And guys, look at this here. There is one field which you have to look at it in the pod and that is controlled by. See here. This pod is controlled by a replication controller named with hello RC. But if I show you the normal pod, the one hello pod, let me show you, this is not having control by any. That pod will not be controlled by anything. Let me show you. So see here. Go to the control by, it will be none actually. That field itself is not available. Okay. So yes, those pods, manually also you can add those controls, but no one will do that because there is too much of manual work. No one will do that. But last thing, magic. Let me show you the magic. How many pods you have? 5. Now, controller magic I'll show you. Controller jobs to make sure that whatever you desire, which is for me is a 5, should be always actual. That's a Kubernetes job, not your job. And for that sake, you need to recall that discussion of architecture. How controller, scheduler and how it works. Guys, accident may happen. And I'm deleting, look at the age also for the pod. Accident may happen. And I'm deleting the pod intentionally, but assuming it will happen accidentally. So I'm deleting all the pod except one. QCTL. Just spelling mistake by the way. QCTL, delete pod. And here, -n is equal to Rajesh. Guys, I deleted all the pod, but it may have happened through accident also. And let it get deleted right now. And you see the magic after this. See, look at the age. So did you see that controllers, beauty of the controllers now? Did you see that? Right, so application application and these are the commands I run in order to showcase the demo for our thing. I would write all that. So in the replication controller, we don't need to specify the part name. Automatically it will generate. You can put it by giving a random name at the end of it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked our Kubernetes session so far, please enroll for our channel membership $399 plan to get access of all the parts. Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.